Europe, once hailed as the world's most advanced continent, is now choking on its own financial and social crises. Britain, Germany, France, names that were once synonyms for power and prosperity. Today, they are becoming ships sailing towards failure. Today, we present a hard, uncomfortable, but vital analysis. How Europe fell into the trap of comfort, lost its competitiveness, and why it is falling behind in the 21st century race. This is Global Arena. Let's start with Britain. What economists call the canary in the coal mine, an early warning for everyone else. The new Chancellor, Reeves, is set to unveil a budget being described as an assault on wallets. The country's financial black hole is so deep that The Economist has warned the government is going bust. What's the core issue? Simple math. Over half of all British citizens take more in benefits from the state than they pay in taxes. This is not a sustainable model. Add to this 9.4 million people who are economically inactive and another 1.6 million unemployed. Together, that's 1/5 of the working age population not contributing. This is a code red for any society. Now, let's go to Europe's engine room, Germany. The opposition leader, Friedrich Merz, said the quiet part out loud. We simply can no longer afford the system we have today. Why? Germany's pride, its auto industry, is in mortal danger. Sky-high labor costs and crippling energy prices. The decisions by former Chancellor Angela Merkel to phase out nuclear power and become dependent on Russian energy have backfired spectacularly. The result? European businesses pay twice the energy costs of their American competitors. And the UK? A staggering 4 times more. How can industry possibly survive under this weight? And then there's France. The situation here is perhaps the most dramatic. President Macron understood that the pension system would collapse without raising the retirement age from 62 to 64. But when he tried, all of France erupted. Millions took to the streets. The result? The reform has been suspended, at least until the 2027 election. This is the classic case of kicking the can down the road, pushing the problem into the future. France is now, for all intents and purposes, ungovernable. Now, let's look at the big picture. The evidence of systemic failure is everywhere. 1.no tech giants. There are no European rivals to America's Magnificent Seven. Why? Overregulation and a lack of risk-taking culture are to blame. Point 2. The welfare state at risk. The president of the European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, has herself warned that social programs across the continent are now in jeopardy. In summary, the European project, which promised peace and prosperity, has failed in its current form. It chose comfort over competitiveness, and the result? It is now losing both. So, what is the final conclusion? Britain's upcoming budget will be just a plaster on a gangrenous wound. Germany's industrial engine is seizing, France is ungovernable, and millions of economically inactive citizens symbolize a society that has surrendered. What we are witnessing is the managed decline of a civilization that chose comfort over competition and is now getting neither. The 21st century belongs to others, to Asia and to America. The story of Europe is a stark lesson for the world. In an era of rapid change, stagnation and complacency have no place. What do you think? Is Europe truly in decline, or can it recover from this crisis? Let us know in the comments below. If this analysis opened your eyes, like, share, and subscribe for more hard-hitting truths on Global Arena. Thank you for watching.